brillo per la testa, ho un brillo per la testa.
So why do you close so early here in Sweden? I mean the opening hours for shop.
Do you mean in the weekdays?
Yes, and in the holiday and in the weekend.
I guess we close at 6 o'clock, but I guess at that time there's not so many people in this area. But I know some shops on the main street, they're open till 7 or 8 because there's more people shopping.
Okay.
So in our case it's a matter of not enough customers once.
You are saying better if you work.
Yeah, if you work in the weekends, on Sundays or after 12 o'clock on Saturday, you get double salary. So I guess it evens out that you have to work in the evening, you get more better pay. So,
Just like the Swedish laws, if a student work on Sunday or late in the evening, will he get also double wage?
yes, of course, yes.
Is there regulations here in Sweden about the opening hours, or are you free to open and close?
Actually, it depends on where you live, like or where you have your shop. If you have it in a mall area, then you have to open at the exact hour that they tell you you have to do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can get fined a lot of money if you don't do it. But here it's more casual. It's like you can open an hour later if you want to, but because you have your own responsibility, because it's your own shop.
Can I ask you why here the shops close so early in the afternoon?
I think the shops in the city, they're closing after, what can I say?
around 5 in the afternoon, they
yes,
close usually.
yes, around 5. But if you go out from the city, I think it will be earlier.
Will be early. Okay.
Yes, yes.
And but for example, on Saturday it is even earlier than during the
Yes, it
working
is.
day.
Yes, it is. We want to spend our time with our families.
Okay.
Yes. So it's the same on Sunday too. It's
So on
shorter.
Sunday,
Yes.
yeah, and during the holidays also
Yes.
you
Yes.
prefer to go for.
Every holiday.
Okay.
Mm.
And can I ask you also if here there is some regulation about the opening hours, or you decide by yourself, or
Yeah.
there is an authority that decides?
Yes, I have my shop in the street.
Yeah.
But if you come to some gallery, there everyone have to close the same time.
Okay.
So it's difference. I choose my time.
For you, for the little shops, this is good because maybe if they are open for longer, the little shops can lose their customers.
Yes, we can.
So it is good also for you, this kind of rules that
Yes.
there are.
And it's very expensive to have what do I say?
People that work for you.
Yes,
okay.
in the evenings and
Because you have to pay more
yes,
if
yes,
they work
it's,
in the evening or during the
it's a
weekend.
double, so it's hard for us to have small shops.
Okay.
Yes.
Perché in Svezia i negozi chiudono così presto?
È una cosa che io penso è perché anche in negozi ci sono gente che vogliono fare la festa e vogliono andare a casa, stanno con la famiglia.
Cosa pensi se il governo fa una legge per allungare i tempi di apertura dei negozi?
Che io penso?
Sì,
No, non mi piace perché e basta così, posso fare la spesa in altro tempo, in altro...
Why here the shops close so for example around 5?
Yeah, mainly I think it's because of the small population. It's not Stockholm is not a big city like we have Milano, Rome, New York, we don't have as much people. And also I think it's in the tradition and the culture that we go out perhaps on Wednesdays, Fridays. During the Saturday, Sundays, people have, they go to their countryside. They usually have a small house on the countryside, or they just stay in, or they have other activities. So going out during the weekends later, it's not as popular.
Why in Sweden the shops close so early?
I think it's usually because wintertime it's cold. You're not outside after 6 or 7 o'clock.
And what about summer?
And summer, you're not in the city. You're at the beach, very late. Or having a barbecue at home, so you don't go shopping. But I think because people are living here, and it's supposed to be quiet around 8 or something like that, so not to disturb them, and I think that's the main reason.
I think it's because the people who work in the shop, they have to be free too. I think it's because of that. But we think it's, for 20 years ago it was even worse. Almost every store was closed on Sundays. I think it could be good for one day in the week when we can't shop. I think it's good for the health in your head, not only shopping.
What do you think if it gets longer with the opening hours?
I don't think we need that.
So, would you buy more if they are open for a long time or not? No, you just spread.
Yeah. I think in the weekends it's good if it's closed some hours, I think.
Okay.
How is it in Italy? Is it?
In Italy it's wild because they are opening all the time and
the unions of the workers.
No, it's the law. The law is allowing this, and it's bad because people. It's not good for workers. It's not good for small shops. So actually we are against it, and since we have a lot, we like Sweden a lot, and because we think we have a lot to learn from the Swedish society that is organized. So that's why we are asking common people what do they think about it.
I see. But I think it's in Sweden it works well. I don't think we need more open hours.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Un grillo